One thing that a lot of people are very curious about when it comes to Star Wars Episode 9 are the various cameos and surprises to come in this movie by writer and director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one of the biggest questions for sure going into this movie is exactly how will it connect to Star Wars Rebels, because we do know that not only is Episode 9 actually going to connect to the prequels and the originals as well as some of the novels and books out there, but also Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars itself. So we do know that J.J. Abrams has a lot of things planned for this movie. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. One of which has all to do with the major hint and/or indicator of Ahsoka Tano being a part of Star Wars Episode 9. Specifically, a description of a major space battle taking place over a green planet with many resistance cruisers and First Order finalizers. The next goes over a wide shot of 3 new ship designs that are similar to that of an E-Wing. In the middle holds an older female Togruta that deeply resembles Ahsoka Tano. Same skin tone and colors, inside of the cockpit of the ship. The next goes over the same character now on the surface of a planet that is very jungle-esque in design. Behind her is the same starfighter crashed into a body of water. The character appears to have a lightsaber hilt on her belt, giving yet another hint of her being Ahsoka Tano in this film. So I wanted to go over a couple of parts about this that really do kind of just lead everybody to believing that this is indeed going to be Ahsoka Tano. Now, the Montrals, alright, those are the big, the tentacle-like things that go on the head of the Togrutas. Same exact color as Ahsoka Tano's, same exact skin tone, and the fact that this character description actually does have a lightsaber hilt attached to her belt, I think is yet another big hint that this is indeed going to be Ahsoka Tano in this movie. So, I want to talk about this major space battle scene. Now, we've been hearing about this for a very long time now. It's said to be one of the biggest space battles in Star Wars movie history, because it's going to actually have all people from around the galaxy participating to fight against the First Order and Supreme Leader Ren. So I want to go over the E-Wing designs, these starfighters that are very similar to that of an E-Wing. So the E-Wings, we have heard before in the past that they are going to be a part of Episode 9. It's very much possible that these are indeed going to be the same exact starfighters that we are hearing about right now. Now, inside one of these ships, we have the female Togruta, which is very similar to that of Ahsoka Tano as far as skin tone goes and the color of her Montrals and whatnot. If you guys actually search up the species, you'll learn a whole lot more about the appearance and exactly how they go by and everything. So with Ahsoka Tano, you know, I think that a lot of people are very mixed on this. I've seen mixed reactions about, you know, the possibility of Ahsoka Tano being in Episode 9. We're not 100% as of yet, but it seems more and more likely now that this is indeed going to be the way that J.J. Abrams will connect this film to Star Wars Rebels. Let's not forget that they did something very similar with Rogue One: A Star Wars Story and the Clone Wars. Alright, so in the Clone Wars we had an older version of Saw Gerrera. And in the Clone Wars, you know, we had the regular version of Saw. So in Rogue One, we actually got a live-action version of that character in his older years. It seems as though that JJ, Chris Terrio, and crew want to do something very similar, right, in design in comparison for, of course, the character of Ahsoka Tano. Now, me personally, I think it's a great move by Disney and Lucasfilm in order to get people interested in the character, to go ahead and watch Star Wars Rebels for those who have never seen the movie, or should I say the series. You know, for those of you guys who have never seen the series, it's a great series. I think that the Clone Wars, honestly, is a bit better, and the reason as to why I'm very hyped about the Clone Wars Season 7 arriving next year. So, we do know that Episode 9 is going to have all of these different connections, right? Not just to Rebels, not just to the Clone Wars and the prequels and the originals, but to the books, the novels, the comics, and so on and so forth. So that's one reason as to why this movie really is going to attract pretty much every Star Wars fan on all different mediums within the franchise, and I think that's a real smart move by Disney and Lucasfilm. It's just a matter of if they are actually going to insert things with substance, meaning, and purpose, or if they're just gonna, you know, throw this stuff in there for the heck of it, which, honestly, I don't think it'll be a good idea to do that. So if you're gonna put Ahsoka Tano in this movie, It most definitely has to make sense. The character has to serve a purpose in the film and why she's a part of Episode 9's story. And, you know, I think it's a great way to also expand the character of Ahsoka apart from her being in the form of an animated character. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.